149th video in which I want to speak on a very sensible topic. The topic is very important as far as the social system is concerned. The topic is craze for huge land and money. It's very much seen in these days. People are developing, not all, 1 in million people, 1 in million is developing the highest degree of craze for lands and money. Why? It is really shocking to note this kind of mental and psychological imbalance found in these persons. 1 in million seen developing craze, uncontrollable craze, unimaginable craze for huge land and money. For land and money, they develop craze to such a fashion that they do everything. They are prepared to do all types of crimes to achieve their goals. That is to grab huge land and lot of money. In fact, they can't even manage this land. They can't even manage this money in their life because the money, the quantum of money they acquire, the quantum of land they acquire is so huge that they can never even will have the capacity to manage it in their lifetime. And it is very interesting. Of course, they never think so. I think if they think so, they never develop such craze for huge money and huge land. It is very evident. It's not surprising. It's not shocking to see that anybody, whoever he is, how great he is, he cannot carry this land and money with him when he leaves this world, because that is the nature of the system. That is the nature of the system. The nature doesn't allow a human being to carry with him when he leaves this world the money is acquired, the land is acquired. He can never. That's so. He cannot do so because of this. The restrictions imposed by this nature on the living systems, on the human beings. Human being can accumulate huge money, huge land above his capacity also by committing crimes, various crimes, murders, all types of deceptions and the fellow men towards his fellow men. But he can never carry an inch of land, a single pie of his money when he leaves this world. So this is the bad side of the situation, the other side of the situation. So this note, this kind of observation, this kind of fact, the people should make. The people means 1 in million, I said, who develops the craze, unimaginable craze, uncontrollable craze towards the money and grabbing money and grabbing land, should think twice, ponder over this issue, that he has no ability whatsoever to carry an inch of land acquired by him or a single pie of his money from his money acquired by him in his lifetime when he leaves this world. So that is the fate of his CRAZE. That is the fate of this CRAZE, and it is the restrictions imposed on the people or human beings or the living systems by the nature, and it cannot be avoided. It is true that nature has its own limitations. Nature has its own limitations, which should be acknowledged all through by the persons living as on this date, living in this world. They should acknowledge this kind of uh, principles of nature, law of nature. Law of nature is very strong. It never allows human beings to carry the an inch of land or wealth, a pie of his wealth when along with him when he leaves this world. So keeping this idea of nature's law of nature and restrictions imposed by the nature, principles of the nature, one should be very cautious and careful in his attitude and behavior. So dear viewers, if you like my video, kindly share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much, dear viewers.